The Pittsburgh Steelers had won back-to-back titles coming into the 1976 season. But early results suggested their blue-chip Super Bowl stock was headed for a crash. 4 losses in their first 5 games left the Steelers almost lifeless.
I remember after we lost the 4th game, I was sitting there by my locker next to Jack Ham, who dressed by me. And we just looked at each other and said, "What is going on?"
Reserve quarterback Mike Kruchek took over for an injured Terry Bradshaw against the division-leading Cincinnati Bengals. The turning point was at hand.
We were down to 1 quarterback, and Cincinnati knew it. At least Bo Harris knew it, I guess. And Mike was scrambling, and he ran out of bounds, and Harris gave him a shot. It wasn't a real vicious shot, but it was a pretty good shot. So I went down the line and gave him one back. At that time, all we were trying to do was survive.
The real steel curtain answered Lambert's call. What followed was the most amazing defensive streak in modern history, the dimensions of which offer statistical delights to even the most casual football historian.
Well, I brought this book out. I just want to just read something here. I had to look up exactly what we did as a defense. It's real short. I just wanted to read it. After losing 4 of its first 5, the team wins 10 straight. The defense does not allow a touchdown in 22 consecutive quarters, nor in 8 of the last 9 league games, and totally blanks 5 of its last 8 opponents. You know, and I had forgotten how good we were, but that's just incredible football on the part of our defense. And I know that Art Rooney Sr. felt this way too. The 1976 football team was the best team the Steelers ever had.
We had players with a great deal of pride, great deal of intensity, great deal of confidence, and obviously great ability. And to put that string together was not anything exceptional. It was what we were supposed to be doing. And we were having fun. And it was not a precious situation necessarily. We told you it would get back on track, and it did.
When we started to win, not just win the game, but how do you win a game was important. The objective of the football, of the defense, was to shut them out. Shut them out.
When we got up to Baltimore that year, everybody was talking about what a great team Baltimore had. And they did have a good team that year, led by Burt Jones. And a lot of people were picking them to go all the way. And we went up there and we crushed them. Totally crushed them. And we were really on a roll. And there was no doubt in our minds that we were going to go all the way. And Oakland had a good team that year, but we knew we could beat them. And then when Rocky and Franco got hurt, it just, you know, it took the wind right out of our sails.
Franco Harris and Rocky Bleier each rushed for 1,000 yards during the 76 season. But in the AFC Championship game, both sat out with injuries.
Never had to play a game where our 2-star running backs were out. And I had made the comment that, you know, give us a 6-pack and we'll go back out and play them again. Really the most frustrating game I ever played in my life.
Like the 1950 Rams, the 1976 Steelers fell short of their goal. But the magnificence of their effort and the mind-boggling numbers they amassed earned them a special place in the annals of pro football.
You know, there have been a lot of great defenses over the years. Going back to the Packers, you know, when I first started really watching football, they had some great players. But I really and truly believe that the 1976 Steelers defense was the best defense in the history of National Football League.